Meanwhile, community physicians have pointed out the importance of being vigilant during this time.
As a consultant community physician, do you think that is there light at the end of the tunnel, or is Sri Lanka gearing up to live with this virus as of now?
Actually, Tarusha, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. I believe in that. But having said that, we should also realize the fact that we will have to live with this virus for quite some time, whether we like it or not. Right? So we have to get ourselves adjusted, our mindsets adjusted to live in this new normalcy, things that we were not doing in the pre-corona period. So we have to be empowered mentally and also physically to live in this new way of life.
Being on the road, mobility, buses, public transport will operate, country will slowly lift its head. Yes. But what should the people be concerned of? What should the people be cautious of?
Yeah. The first and foremost thing we should think about is, now we should try and stay home as much as possible. So before we go out of the house, we should think, is this errand really necessary? Do I really have to go for this thing? If there is a way that we can get it done without going out of the house, then we better do that. Secondly, you should make sure that the minimum number of people leave the house. Thirdly, we should always protect our elderly and people with pre-existing conditions. So those are the people who are more vulnerable to the disease and who can get more worse effects if they contract the disease. So
very important thing to Sri Lanka right now is what is happening with the schools. Will A-level be held at the end of this year? What is the school mechanism is going to be like? What is the teaching methodology? Is it going to change? What are the amendments that you have done?
We can look at it in under three main areas. One thing, first thing is the teaching methodology. The mechanism of teaching can be changed. There are novel methods that are happening in the world. I mean, new classroom setups. Out of the classroom teaching, new ways of teaching. So those innovations can be brought in within our limitations. We should always remember that all of our children don't have internet facility. So, but still, for all, within those limitations, there are certain things which can do to change the teaching methodology. Secondly, we can think of altering the environment, the teaching environment. For instance, like try and use outside classroom settings as much as possible, and the seating arrangements, and how to get down the children to school, whether we can get down all of them every day or we to get them on alternate days, something like that. And thirdly, practicing of all the healthy behaviors in the school, from hand washing to social distancing, wearing masks and all that. So those are the three main areas that we can focus on when it comes to education. Yeah.
Just before we wrap up, Doctor, whatever said and done, although many measures have been taken by the authorities and the medical officers and the government itself, it actually comes to the individual himself at the end of the day, because this is a virus that can be spread from person to person. Starting from the 11th of this month, starting from Monday, how important is self-discipline?
Yes, that's a very good question actually. Now, as you all know, the battle against the virus is based on the whole of government, whole of society approach. Whatever you do in your day-to-day life, you should always be very cautious every time, in everything you do, not to get infected yourself, and if you are having the infection, not to give it to other people. So you might have to learn to live in a new way, but I don't think that is practically impossible. I mean, we've been doing it for the last so many months, so I think we can do that.